is to raise a viable forest for resources to save the natural forest. As much as we're also planting those other indigenous trees, when we have a softwood which will be covering the natural forest, somebody, instead of going to get the resources, will be getting them from the softwood plantation. Those are the branches. Then also when they're harvesting, they'll be getting firewood, especially ladies. So after harvesting and we get permission through the line, through the chief warden, we identify the beneficiaries, having meetings. Then after getting meetings, LCs generate the list. Depending on the area which we have, we calculate and we see how much area we have. Then we go back to our leaders, they come and vet the list. Then they reduce the number equivalent to what we have. Then we form a committee, then we come and allocate the plots. That is after.
Injured others killed. Since 2002, we have a record of over 15 by some of those committees, and all happening inside the park. Who have been injured, and they are now counted as because of stones from criminals, because of holes from criminals. Our rangers are very vulnerable when they are executing their duties, because whereas they possess guns, they always do what they can to ensure that they don't use those lesser weapons. They could shoot for the gun. Unfortunately, in the effort to preserve lives, they end up losing their lives. Certainly on the side of the community, the deaths and the injuries that have occurred.
It's the first time for you now to you are Muganda. Trees Jesus.
So members, I was suggesting we come this way. I told you we don't need you. So members, good evening. I think we will see afternoon.
In Mount Elgon National Park, it's common with areas that have been heavily degraded and there is desire or a plan to restore. So you may not find it in other national parks or other protected areas. And it has been very successful here. Well, the communities who participate in this, after 3 years, or that period of 3 years, they are expected to have already earned what can help them identify other livelihood opportunities of which they can continue to depend on. Here, they really get good harvests or bumper harvests every season. And they expected that during that period of time, they would be planning what else they can do, maybe zero grazing. So that's why we have to work with other government agencies that promote livelihood projects, like Ministry of Agriculture. But as I mentioned, these carbon markets offer a great opportunity But it's an emerging market. It's an emerging issue of which Uganda has joined, and we strongly believe that with continued collaborative management of these wildlife resources, the communities will be able to be represented, and we negotiate better terms on how we can have carbon credits that are shared. A good example of sharing of revenue from carbon credits is in Chibale National Park, where a program supported by Face Foundation then from Netherlands has done a great deal in generating carbon credits and payments, and money being earned is being shared with the local communities within Kamwenge. So if the communities around here support this, they will, yes, at the third, fourth year stop earning from this direct harvest, but continue to earn from carbon credits if there is well-structured, negotiated agreements or contracts with both the buyers, Uganda Wildlife Authority, and the communities. At the moment here, we have plantations for both softwood, and also, as you saw in the nursery bed, we also have natural trees. This estate was previously under the forest department, and it was a forest reserve before it was gazetted or upgraded to a national park in 1993. At the time of gazettement into a national park, the number of programs that were being carried out by the forest department at that time, and Uganda Wildlife Authority acquired some of those programs, which included planting some of these softwood species. So we continued with them because of the benefits that surround them too, because of revenue that you can earn from it, and because of their ability also to absorb carbon. But we also plant in large scale indigenous trees. These softwood plantations also generate seedlings, or from our nursery beds we have seedlings that can be shared with other partners, other stakeholders, other local communities who may want to plant some of these and definitely would not be interested in indigenous trees. So we have to have a cocktail of products and services that can be appreciated by the communities that even surround us. That's why we have a mix of them. As I said, over 7 billion is expected to be earned from about 250 hectares that were planted more than 15 years ago. Yes, that money for the moment is a revenue to Uganda Wildlife Authority. As you are aware, like any other national park, Uganda Wildlife Authority continues to share what we earn from these protected areas with the local communities. All the tourists that come to Mount Elgon because of its beauties, a certain percentage of what they pay, 20%, is put in a pool, revenue sharing accounts, and later shared with the local communities.